Dear handball friends, now the match is soon to be started and the players are ready with their warm-up. Now it's time for us, the audience, in the Unity Arena to show how much we are ready for this match. Let's start by hearing from the Spanish audience. Could be better. Let's hear from the Brazilian audience. Sounds good. Now, let's hear from the whole Unity Arena. That's good. And now, let's show some love with the kiss cam.
Dear handball fans, we are ready for a match between Spain and Brazil. Please take a look at the big screen for fair play announcements. Fair play announcements is presented by Tim.
Queridos espectadores y seguidores, como capitán de los hispanos, quiero pedir a todos los seguidores y espectadores que sigan el espíritu del juego limpio, que respetan a todos los jugadores, oficiales y árbitros y que apoyen a ambos equipos de manera respetuosa, asegurando un ambiente positivo en el pabellón.
Caros torcedores, como capitão da seleção brasileira, queria pedir a todos os espectadores que tivessem
Hello and welcome to Bærum on the outskirts of Oslo, Norway, and to the Unity Arena where Spain are about to take on Brazil in the 2025 IHF Men's Handball World Championship. We are on the final round of games today in main round Group 3 in this championship, jointly hosted by Norway, Denmark and Croatia. This group already decided with a day to spare, with Brazil, one of the two teams to come through from this group into the quarterfinals, creating history, the first time ever for them. The other team has done the same, Portugal. Their first time in the quarterfinals for Spain. This is now a match for the honor. So teams get ready to come onto the court. Spain, who have lacked consistency but are here with a lot of new players, and it's all about rebuilding for the future. Their captain Gonzalo Perez de Vargas, the Barcelona goalkeeper, 32% save rate in the competition, followed up by Agustin Casado, who might be a little busier than usual today with Dani Ducebaev being rested. Spain with 2 wins, a draw and 2 defeats. This new look team with 5 players making their debut just hasn't had the consistency, but as we said, it is very much about having an eye on the future. They are missing some key players, right wingers Gomez and then Odriozola. Both got injured in the preparation phase, which forced a rethink. Relative newcomer Alvarez stepped in for his first major championship alongside the very experienced right winger from Paris Saint-Germain, Soule, which certainly helped, but they were big losses without a doubt. Spain, who finished second in Group E here in Oslo in the preliminary round, behind Sweden after winning against Chile and Japan, but drawing with Sweden. There's the coach, Jordi Ribera. In the main round, though, defeats to Norway and then Portugal 2 days ago put paid to any chance of them going through to the quarterfinal, as they currently sit down in 5th place. So now time to meet Brazil, led out today by Haniel Langaro. Their usual captain Petrus being rested with an eye on the quarterfinal. Brazil creating a slice of history. They opened this competition with a shock win over co-host Norway and have really built on that. New look team with 7 players making their debut at a major championship. 11 have never played in a world championship. They're very much rebuilding after their failure to qualify for the Olympic Games in Paris. Any notable absentee from their long list, Rogerio Moreiro, the line player from Melsungen. Moreira, we thought might be in the lineup, but instead he came with Sergio Rodriguez and Romero as cover, but he will play today. It's their first time ever in the quarterfinal. What an achievement for Brazil. Their previous best finish was a 9th place in 2019. There is Gustavo Rodriguez, one of 6 players in the team who played their club handball in France. Followed out by Martic and finally Ducou, the left winger. Their coach, Marcus Oliveira, absolutely ecstatic about their achievement and they're coming through. And so he should be. Hugely experienced refereeing pair for today's match from Slovenia. It's Bojan La and David Sok, their 9th World Championship. They also refereed the final of the men's competition at the Paris Olympics, as well as the women's 2023 World Championship final. So on the IHF table today, the IHF official at the back, Jovan Popadic, and the other IHF officials, Mitra Nouri from Iran, Mamadou Diabate from Ivory Coast, and Jovan Popadic from Serbia. Official at the back. So with all the introductions made, we will first have the national anthems.
National anthems. First, the national anthem
It will be Spain first.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able, please remain standing for the national anthem of Brazil.
Sol da liberdade, raios fúlgidos, brilhou no céu da pátria nesse instante. Gigante pela própria natureza, pés belas continuavam no colosso. Se teu futuro experiência
Well, the teams have met 8 times in official competition, Spain winning 7 and 1 draw. And there is a notable absentee, Thiago Petrus, the Brazilian captain, in the stands today, resting him with an eye on the quarterfinals. Alves Montes is in instead. We'll see their lineup in a short second. First, though, after the earlier result today, Portugal a big win over Chile, 46-28, confirmed top spot. And that means that Brazil will finish second in this group. It was an important result because the runner-up will play hot favourites Denmark in the quarter-final here in 3 days' time. The one they all wanted to avoid, and Portugal have done it. So for the teams then, Spain, with no chance to go through to the quarter-final, are resting left-back Dani Duichebaev and line-pair Rodriguez. So Gurri and Romero come in. We expect them to start with Fernandes and Alvarez on the wings, Sergio on the line, and probably today Casado, Tarafeta and Alex Duichebaev across the back. Their coach Jordi Ribera has also chosen to put in Sergei Hernandez in goal to start the game here today. So Brazil also equally cautious with the quarterfinals looming. Arresting captain and defense specialist Petrus and playmaker Freitas. You could imagine their starting lineup would be Dupu on the left wing, Da Silva on the right wing, and then Langaro, Barros and Rodriguez across the back with Oliveira on the line. Angel da Rosa has been outstanding, the goalkeeper, but whether their coach Marcus Oliveira wants to risk him in the match is something else. Gatianja, who's had a terrific tournament so far, 18 goals, 56% success rate, 4 fast breaks and 11 assists. But this for Spain will be their last match of these World Championships before they head home. On the other side, Angel da Rosa is not going to start. Third best keeper in the competition with 64 saves and a 40% save rate, which is the 4th best in the competition. So the countdown is on. The penultimate match in this main round, Group 3. So Brazil in the yellow shirts and blue shorts throw off against Spain in the red shirts and navy shorts here in this Group 3 main round match at the Men's Handball World Championships in the Unity Arena in Oslo. Paul Bray here with you for this game. This final round of matches today in a group already decided. Portugal's earlier win over Chile means they will finish top of the group, with Brazil in second place, regardless of today's results. Or remaining results, I should say. And the opening goal, Rodriguez hammers that one away. Rodriguez, one of 6 who played their club handball in France. He's at Chambéry. So Spaniards who are putting in Sergio on the line, not used in defense. Sanchez Migallon does the defensive cover. And they are starting with Garciandia, with Tarafeta and Guri at left back, who's only played a couple of matches, the number 7. First save of the game, Mateus Martins, 25-year-old goalkeeper for Pineros. And Monte hammers that one wide. Doesn't always start the matches, Monte. Langaro often does that, but Garciandia sidesteps easily and scores his first goal of the match. Plays for Pikzseged in Hungary. Nicely put away. The side says Rodriguez will come around. Spain, who just haven't been consistent enough, but a lot of new players coming in, as is often the case after the Olympic Games, where Spain actually took the bronze medal, as well as bronze at the World Championships 2 years ago, but no place in the quarter-final for them this time. Oh, Hernandez completely misread that. His first goal for Barros. Guri. And he's just released the ball to Tarafeta. The change will happen. Sanchez Migallon. As we see that last goal again, Barros steps one, then the other way. And Hernandez should have had it covered, the Magdeburg goalkeeper. Guri. Oh, off the post and picked up on the wing. Started with Rodriguez, in fact, on the far wing. Or Matos Santos, I should say. Oh, attacking foul. He hesitated to pass to the wing, then tried to go through on his own, but by then he was right on top of the defender. So they're defending very, very deep, Spain, with Jan Barufet, one of their new players in the squad. Good save this time, Hernandez. The wingers are away fast. There's space on the right if they're quick about it. But he's too late now. Garciandia. Tarafeta. And shoots across the face of the goal. Well, the last time these two teams met was at the Olympic qualification tournament when Spain won 28-26 to go through to the Olympics. Brazil missed out. Bit of an acceleration, Barros, Monte. Rodriguez providing cover, but it's going to be a free throw. Brazil are the South Central American champions, won the competition last year in Argentina. As ever, against Argentina, brilliant save, Hernandez. Garciandia comes down, the wing is free on the right, and again doesn't get a look in. Guri tries to go down the middle, and that will be a free throw. There's the change of direction and goes through, well read by Hernandez. Playing his 65th international today. Little handoff. Tarafeta. Garciandia. Into the line, inside the area, Turnover ball. Lovely long pass. Well, that's absolutely brilliant. Martins gets the ball out very quick, and Matos Santos gets his first of the day. That was a sublime pass, millimeter perfect. And the break is on again. Mistakes by Spain. And that's put away effortlessly. Da Silva, only his third goal in the competition. He's been used very sparingly, the right winger. Cuts back in for a better angle. Hung well. Plays for Pinheiros in Brazil. Well, a perfect start for Brazil. Spain, I'm afraid, similar scenario to what we've seen before. Spain, who haven't managed to take any wins from the other European teams. They beat Chile and Japan in the preliminary round, drew with Sweden, and then lost to Norway and Portugal in the main round. In the end, oh, into the wing. That's clever play. Barufet, and he scores first goal of the game. And there is Alex Dujshebaev watching from the stands today. His brother, I should say Danny Dujshebaev, rather, his brother Alex, who is down on the bench at the moment. Not being used. Danny Dujshebaev and Alex both played Kielce in Poland. Rodriguez tries to go through, tripped on the way, but he'll get the free throw. Sanchez Migalion. They've brought in quite a few young players, some very exciting players. The Tegusa twin brothers, Peta and Georgi. Peta in particular has been very, very good, and Barufet gets himself a yellow card, standing too close to the free throw after warning. Jan Barufet, whose father, David, was a great goalkeeper for Spain, played 280 times, and was in fact world champion 20 years ago. Free throw. Barros steps back again. Barros, one of the newcomers as well, number 75. Ah, fingertips, and Oliveira just couldn't quite control it. Another one of their newcomers. Monte with the assist, looked like he was going to shoot, cleverly twisted his wrist over. So change in the center for Spain. Tarafeta is replaced by Agustin Casado. Vesprem, mostly left back at his club in Hungary, but does play center as well. Barufet harasses, but no luck. And Mateusz Martins. Couple of saves now. The goalkeeper, who's been mostly the second choice behind Da Rosa, who played out of his socks in Brazil's win against Sweden 2 days ago. Brazil just the one defeat to Portugal, the team that's going to finish above them in this main round group. Otherwise, opened up with that terrific win over Norway. Big shock, 29-26. And again, Oliveira steps over the line. Spain accelerate. Barufet, gets absolutely steamrolled, and Rodriguez has hurt himself. And that's exactly what they didn't want in a match with little meaning to Brazil. Collides, and he's gone down heavily. Oh, he caught his ankle in between the legs of Barufet, and it twisted as he goes down there. Felt it straight away. That will be a big, big blow for Brazil. anxious moments. While for now, at least, Carvalho has come on, but Marcus Oliveira looks on somewhat anxiously. Oliveira takes over, or Carvalho rather, plays for Chartres in France, in the top division there, 10th place, 44 goals for them this season. Good save, is it? It's given. And it's a 2-minute suspension. And it's Pinheiro who goes off. Ironically playing his very first game today, Renan Pinheiro. Rather appropriately placed for Pinheiros. Pushed sideways onto the shooter. Never goes down particularly well. Catches Casado. Well, it's all happening here in a match where Brazil just wanted a calm day at the office. The result is secondary, and so he is off for 2 minutes. Empty goal for Brazil while they have the 2-minute suspension. So Brazil, who qualified automatically as South Central American champions, while Spain were in a playoff with Serbia. They only just won it, 54-53 on aggregate. Another Hernandez save, and it's recovered. Sanchez Migallon down the middle. No time to change him for the moment. He's waiting for the chance. He's coming off now. Sergio returns in on the line. Poor old Alvarez on the right wing has been in space on a few occasions and has yet to receive a ball. And it's a goalkeeper ball, the save. Sergio thought he stepped outside his area with the ball. There's the shot. Well, I don't think his right foot actually came down, but so steady build-up. Still no goalkeeper at the other end. We're past the 10-minute mark. Monte dispossessed. Monte tries to go around. Oh, clumsy effort, and Sanchez Migallon is off for 2 minutes. Benfica defense specialist. Oh yeah, he may have been trying to reach across to his shoulder, but instead missed, caught his face. Defense specialist for Spain, but he's a good goal scorer at Benfica in the Portuguese league, 55 goals. So both teams short-handed, but Brazil will be back to full strength in 22 seconds. Handoff, Monte. Lovely height, such an athletic player. First goal of this match is 18th in the tournament. Played in the World Championships a couple of years ago. And in the South Central Championship last year. Well known around Europe, where he plays for Montpellier in France. 5-3, Brazil leading. Well, the players have gone past the halfway line for the throw-off. They've had to come back again and retake it, or take it rather, as David Sok, the Slovenian referee, saw that the two wingers had already shot down there. Don't need to hurry, frankly. They're not getting a lot of service. So we now have Guri back with Tarafeta. Casado is off. Long-range shot by Garciandia. It's picked off and the empty goal beckons. And that's an easy goal. Matos Santos gets his second. Another one of their newcomers. 6-3 the lead now. And yelling from the side, Haniel Langaro.
6-3.
Captain for the day. So Spain makes some changes, and Georgi Deguza comes in at right back to work with Tarafeta Nguri. Free throw. Pineros in the centre, a solid line player. Playing his first match, the number 47 for Brazil in this competition. Guri switches back. Oh, Tarafeta fumbles the ball. It's taken from under his nose. Well, both teams are now back to full strength, and that is not the great picture that Marcus Oliveira hoped to see, with Rodriguez hobbling back into the bench area with ice strapped to the leg. The mere fact that he's back might at least be a little tonic for the team to see that maybe it's not as severe as they think. He's actually putting his sock back on again, so maybe he's got other ideas. Switch back in, comes in from the side, Carvalho. Oh, fumbled the ball, recovered it in the end, Barros. Scores his second of the game, his 10th in the competition. Top scorer in the Spanish second division with 100 goals this season, plays for Nova. 14 minutes played, and Brazil are pulling away. Spain just don't quite seem to be in the competition at all. And now Spain, Pita Tegusa on as well. Two twin brothers. They've pulled that one back. Guri gets his third. He's been active at least. Won his opportunities. Tried to be a little bit cheeky, drop it down next to the keeper. And that, unfortunately, was almost over-engineered. Alvarez, the winger, has been getting little to no service on the right wing. And he's not a happy man, Marcus Oliveira, with that turnover. 3 apiece so far in the game, the turnovers. Oh, some venom in that. Carvalho. The shot right back. Gets his first goal of the day. 8-4 down on the 15-minute mark. And that brings a team timeout for Spain.
Hay que chocar con los jugadores. Tenemos tíos con kilos, explosivo, y hay que cerrar. También estás aquí. El tío ha tardado media hora en trabajar ahí en ese espacio de allá. Coño, si estás con el compañero que está allá, ¿qué quieres? Que él te dé la vuelta y vaya a marcar a ese espacio de allá. Tendrás que cerrar el espacio. Coño, que no lo estemos haciendo mal, ¿vale? Pero hay que terminar de concretar las acciones. Y en ataque lo mismo. Permuta 2, con salida del extremo, ¿vale? Con salida del pivote, en ese lado de allá, para trabajar las situaciones de 1 contra 1. ¿Qué tal? Hacia la zona central. La circulación del extremo, ¿vale? Con vuelta luego con el cruce central pivote. Chavales, no pueden tener más goles que nosotros, hostia. ¡España! Bien, vale.
Oh, the calm demeanour of Jordi Ribera, but his team being outplayed here. And it could have been worse, were it not for Hernandez making 3 saves. Magdeburg goalkeeper, keeping it respectable. So play resumes after the first team timeout of the game, and Brazil have switched to a 5-1 defense. Right up has gone Joel Matos Santos, the Praia winger, at the front of a deep defense. And Borges has come on as well, the line player. He's a very active defender as well, and will push up very deep. Georgi Thekuza comes away with nothing on that one. Shoots it over the top. So Barufer resumes with this deep 5-1. Both teams playing fairly similar defenses, trying to break down the teams early. Monte is having a break meanwhile as Langaro comes into the attack at left back. Langaro, who scored 27 goals with a 60% success rate. Managed to release it. Carvalho into the wing. That's a penalty. Sanchez Miguel on another one. His second 2-minute suspension. We're only in the 17th minute of the match. He's one suspension away from a red card. Ran straight into the winger. No attempt to stop. And so the Benfica winger is off, and it's going to be a penalty. Hakbart steps up to take it. Scored 12 from 14 of his penalties in the competition so far. And puts that one away effortlessly. First goal of the game. He's straight back off again. He can put the tracksuit top back on. Hernandez, who's saved 1 from 8 only in the competition. 9-4. And it's happening almost without realizing as Spain changed the right wing. Ferran Soule is coming on. They lost both their initial choice right wingers, Gomez and Odriozola, to injuries in their preparation. And it forced the call-up of Alvarez, who's been on but not had a lot of service. And now Soule, who's hugely experienced, arrived here with 113 international matches, 429 goals. Plays for Paris Saint-Germain, Soule. Free throw. Guri with a solid effort. Guri plays for Sporting in Lisbon. That's more like it. That's a very nice goal. Petar Thekuza, and the attempted empty goal shot comes to nothing for Borges. There was the initial goal by Petar Thekuza. One of 3 of Spain's under-20 European champions from last year, who've been integrated into this senior squad. It's Romero who's playing on the line for the first time today. Hasn't come on yet. It's his first match. Maybe here more for the experience. And then Barufet, who we've seen, number 80. Well, there he is, playing at the front of the defence as well. The left winger, and Petar Thekuza, the 3 under-20 Euro champions. Well, no harm done there. Quick discussion between the players. It's fine. So Barufet comes around, drops in on the line now, trying to make a bit of space. They've got 2 in there, Sergio and Barufet. That's going to be a free throw. Looks for the long-range shot. Petar Thekuza tried to reach around the defender. It didn't work. And now Brazil can bring the ball back. 9-5 to the good. Could have afforded to lose here today, and regardless of who won between the final match in this main round stage between Norway and Sweden, the winner would catch them on points, but they've beaten them both on the head-to-head, Brazil, so they would go through. Ah, that's nice. Hammered away. And that's George Thekuza, Petar's twin brother, both 19 years of age. Petar, who's playing at Barcelona, George Thekuza, who's at Montpellier but on loan from Barcelona. The plan at the moment is that he'll go back at the end of this season. And a team timeout called by Brazil with a comfortable 9-6 lead.
Vamos abrir para jogar em cima do terceiro. Ei, ei, ei. Faz a bola de abertura para mim. Para vir jogar com essa bola aqui em cima do terceiro. Sim, sim, abertura para cá e dá essa diagonal para você jogar aqui. Marquinhos. Tá? Se ele dormir, se ele não dormir, você vai para um contra um direto, tá bom?
Bota o banda no centro ou não?
Não, não, vai, vambora, vai.
Direto. Guerreiros! Brasil! Ei, se ele se vê, você pode fazer fake pass também.
Well, Denis Barros in his first major championship for Brazil. What a game he's having, the playmaker. He's put on a great show. couple of goals caused all manner of problems for the Spaniards. Well, one of four of the Brazilians who play their club handball in Spain. At this rate, they're going to have good bragging rights when they go home, those four. Langaro. And comes Carvalho. Langaro on the wrong side for the shot, will bring it back again. And Acacio Filo has now come on, number 94, playmaker, who's in the United Arab Emirates for Al Ahly. It's going to be a free throw. Playing at pedestrian pace at times, the Brazilians, very much thinking more about that quarter-final, I'm sure. Spain just haven't quite got into their rhythm at all in attack, but that's been the story of their championship. Guri, and that's parried away nicely. Martins, his fifth save. That was a good effort because that was a hard shot. Guri, who scored only one goal in the 2 matches where he's been used. Petar Teguza. Hangs for a while, penalty. Defending inside the area. So the Spanish coach now using both Teguza brothers with Guri. A very young lineup. Guri, who's now turned 22. The 2 Teguza brothers, 19. So that's where the penalties have been going so far in the tournament. Fernandez comes off the bench to take it. Scored 8 from 12. Coolly done. 23-year-old who plays in Germany for Stuttgart scores his first of the game. Martins wasn't going to move, but in the end he was caught by pace. Well, bit by bit, Spain now with 3 goals without reply, clawed their way back. 9-4 has become 9-7. Oh, another one of those blistering shots. Carvalho. Quick response though. Comes from Guri. Second goal for him.
Number 7, Guri. 8-10.
There's the handoff, Langaro. Carvalho starts to have a look. Tries his luck this time. It's covered all the way by Hernandez. Well, the referee's asked the goalkeeper just to pause for a second. We're going to have a review. Video replay. Just to check, did he cross the line? Looks like he just did enough. It's got to completely cross the goal line. He drops backwards. It happened so quickly. It was absolutely the right thing to do to check, and there's thumbs up. It's just a goalkeeper ball, no goal. And Hernandez can throw off again. Hernandez, 5th save. He's on a 36% save rate. Petar Teguza at left back, Georgie at right back, Guri in the centre. Romero has gone in on the line and scores. Great moment for him. It's his first match in a World Championship, Romero. He's not been used so far. And a nice assist by Guri. Reaction for Martins, but for Romero, a nice moment, the 20-year-old. Granullas. Oh, going for the in-flight goal. That was red all the way. It took off inside the area anyway. Turnover ball, and back comes Spain, who are now just one behind with still 7 minutes of the first half remaining. And they're trying to isolate the ball carrier, but Guri was free on the left. And again, they push up very deep. Filo. Our ball is lost. Brazil are away. Hackbart was free. But in the end, they go on the left side to Borges. First goal for the line player. Another one who plays his club handball in France for East. Since Hernandez lifted up his right leg, it went down next to the standing leg. 2-goal lead is back again. Second line now for Spain. Soule has come around from the wing. Oh, flat defense, and that's the chance they needed. Petar Tegusa with his second. Can be a bit of a nightmare to defend against Tegusa, because he can actually shoot with both hands. They're back within one. Tegusa, who's not defending, coming off each time. That work being done by Sergio. But you can see to what extent Spain now really looking to the future. Jordi Ribera. And 3 of his under-20 Euro champions from last year, and another 19-year-old on court. That's blocked, but it's going to have to be a penalty. Defender inside the area, but a bit of a painful blow for Jordi Tegusa. There's the shot, took it straight in the face. Filo tries to get the ball away, but doesn't seem overly concerned. Pérez de Vargas comes in. He's saved 5 from 15 in this competition so far. Hackbart. And Hackbart scores. Second penalty of the day. His 14th in the competition. Veteran of 4 World Championships now, Hackbart. As we go past the 25-minute mark, it's a 2-goal lead for Brazil. Petar Tegusa. Jordi Tegusa, breakthrough, spins the ball. Oh, the resin brings it to a grinding halt. They use an enormous amount of resin on the ball. It allows them to spin it in the first place, but ironically here, it started the spin, but then it also slowed the ball to a standstill. Ribera poker-faced. Just not quite going their way. They've got right back on the coattails of Brazil, but can't close the gap. Monte's back on again. That's a good save. Hernandez shoots his hip out to block it. That's his 6th save of the game. Guri switches back. Petar Tegusa. Wow, pulled from behind. Borges has got to watch himself. Can be a bit rash with his defending. He gets past him, Guri. There's the pull on the back. And a bit of mopping required. The Spaniards, who hosted a tournament at home as part of their warm-up for these World Championships. They beat Argentina, Slovakia, and then Norway in the final, 33-31. Team that got its revenge here by beating them on the opening day of the main round. For their part, Brazil, they had a couple of friendlies against Olympic silver medalist Germany, in Germany. Lost the first 25-32, the second 26-28. Not bad results, although in the 2-goal defeat, they were actually 17-13 up at half-time. Goes for the shot, that's well saved. Martins, quick look up by Monte, just in case, but Hernandez is back in goal. So Brazil can build up. nice and steady. At the front now, it's Petar Tegusa. Very much seen as the future of Spanish handball, the Tegusa brothers and the likes of Guri and Romero on the line. Looks to the line. Fumbled it straight away. Now the break is on. That's a lovely pass. And hammered away. And Georgi Tegusa second. Nice play. Now Hakbart's got a big angle. Puts that away easily. His third goal, his first from open play. So Cuenca in Spain. 80 goals for them this season, 23 of them penalties. You see why he's good at it. So a 2-goal lead reopened by Brazil. It's nip and tuck at the moment. Switch back, Guri. Petar Tegusa, right in the corner. That's a beauty. Third goal. Just had a quick look and the defender stood off. You can't do that. He gets a thumbs up. Borges impressed. 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. Filo. Monte, who turned his ankle in the first of their friendlies against Germany in the build-up. Worrying moment, but he is fit, although that seemed to get a fingertip touch on the way through by a defender. It's going to be a throw-in from the corner for Brazil. But they are on a passive play call. I think they've got 2 passes left. The referees seem to be indicating. There's no counter anyway. It's the referees who decide, but they will tell the players if they ask them. Looks for the line, instead goes for the back. And that's come off a defender again. And that was already their 4th pass. But if you get a free throw or throw in after you've had your 4th pass, you get that last pass back again. Oh, not a bad effort. That was another good save for Hernandez. Oh, double dribble. Quick ball down, chase onto that, Borges. Oh, defending inside the area by Guri. He's given the penalty away. Borges is a line player, 106 kilos, but he's pretty quick. Always in the thick of it. So no change. Hernandez stays in goal for the penalty as Hakbart ambles up. Hernandez on a 39% save rate in the game. Oh, through the legs. Nicely done by Hakbart. 4th goal of the game for him. 2-goal lead and 15 seconds to go in the first half. 8 seconds. Time is ticking away. The defense pushes up a little. The line is free. Yes! Deftly done. Beautiful pass and nice finish, Romero. Tegusa with the assist and Romero with the finish. Petar Tegusa, I should say, got in behind beautifully. Just crept in under the bar and just beat the buzzer. But still, at halftime then, here in Oslo, it's Brazil 14, Spain 13. Brazil just managing to hang on to the lead at halftime here. A good comeback by Spain, who at one point were 5 goals adrift. But they just haven't been able to maintain the momentum to take them past. They scored 3 to get back into the game. Been hard work for them, and mentally it must be hard as well for Spain, eliminated after their last defeat against Portugal, their first ever defeat to Portugal. They were absolutely crushed by that, and it meant an exit from the competition. Spain, who've been bronze medalists in the last 2 World Championships, won it back in 2013 on home ground, but I'm afraid off at the end of the main round here. So let's have a look at the statistics from the first half. 13% success rate, 50% or 13 goals, I should say, 50% in the first half for Brazil. 14 goals with a 54% success rate, both a tad on the low side, you might say. One penalty scored for Spain, all 3 for Brazil. Turnovers roughly similar, Spain 5, Brazil 6. But the fast breaks, well, Spain have whisked 1 of their 3, while Brazil have scored all 3. But attack efficiency still on the low side. And this is the story of the game, that better start by Brazil. And then all of a sudden, around the 18-minute mark, Spain get going, and you can see how they're almost doubling the Brazilian goals in that last 12-minute spell, but they just haven't managed to do enough to get past. As far as the goals are concerned, 2 fast breaks, missed 1, and 1 penalty scored for Spain. Breakthroughs, 2 from 6, that's expensive. The wings just not getting enough service, and they have been free. And it's been hard to find space to the line with some good defending, but 1 line goal, and otherwise some good long-range efforts from the likes of the Garciandia and the Tegusa brothers. For Brazil, well, it's 3 fast breaks, 3 penalties, all scored effortlessly, 3 from 4 their breakthroughs. And they've had a couple of empty goal shots, but missed 1 of them. They too not particularly using the wingers that are not getting much service. It is mostly close up or on the fast break, but they've had a few long-range efforts from Monte and Carvalho. And at half-time then, just the 1 goal lead to Brazil. We're going to take a break as well, but join us again for the second half. We'll see you then.
Motor oils, additives, car care.
Champions don't wait. The clock is ticking. Champions know a perfect pass or a decisive run can lead to the game-winning goal. The same applies outside the court. Every small action we take is a new possibility to make an impact. All over the world, we're fighting a battle we can't afford to lose. So let's win it together.
It's time.
performances by the key players. Alexander playing. Either Mandalo. So for choosing key players, not so much today. But what can you do about that? Nothing but play Fox. That's how you look when you go to the fan zone and buy something. And if you want to dance like a Fox, just do like me and Foxy. It's time for the dance cam.
Welcome back to the Unity Arena in Oslo at half-time in this main round Group 3 match with Spain trailing Brazil at the break here. It's 14-13 to Brazil, already qualified for the quarterfinals with a day to spare. Brazil, after their win 2 days ago against Sweden. A huge game for them. The good news for Brazil is that Rodriguez, who went off injured in the first half, has been running up and down, warming up, and seems to be running okay. Hernandez, who's had an excellent first half, 7 saves with a 37% success rate, almost exactly matching Martin's 7 saves for a 35% save rate. He's faced one more shot. So the Swedes are in the house already. We have, of course, a Scandinavian derby coming up after this, as co-hosts Norway take on Sweden. Both teams already eliminated, but the Scandinavian derbies are always good. While Petrus on the right, the captain of Brazil, being rested today, the defense specialist, along with playmaker Freitas, watching from the side. Well, the Spaniards have struggled to find any rhythm in the attack, and then all of a sudden they put all their youngsters on and they started to find it. There is Rodriguez, almost making a point. He's going to start the second half. So Spain throw off the second half of this Group 3 match in the main round against Brazil. Brazil leading 14-13 at the break. So great news for Brazil. That was a worry for them that their starting right back went off hobbling in the first half, but he started the second half. And that will really boost spirits. For Spain, they've resumed with the young players, 3 at the back, 1 on the line, and that first block means a fast break now for the Brazilians, and that's an attacking foul. Petar Tegusa jumped and got in front of Da Silva and draws the foul. It's going to be a free throw. Meanwhile, it's who gets there first. He gets there and literally he stops, and Da Silva runs straight into him. Good play. Petar Tegusa, really seen was one of the great new players for Spain. Ball is loose. Came off the foot of Oliveira. Not sure if he meant to do that. And by that I don't mean the defender. I meant Romero inflicted onto the foot. We've got a penalty now and a 2-minute suspension. Stepping into him, Georgi Tegusa, the Barcelona player on loan to Montpellier, brought down rather crudely when they say Monte stepped into him. So Martins is up once again against Fernandez. Oh, and saves, gets a rebound though, and scores at the second attempt, Daniel Fernandez. Tried to go over the shoulder, didn't quite frame it right. The second time though, no problem. Frustration though for Martins. So Langaro, Barros, Rodriguez. We're back to the lineup when he went off injured, Langaro. They're getting the goalkeeper back in again now. They've taken him off while the suspension is on. Free throw. Reorganising a bit. Langaro. Well, he came in behind. They dummied the first shooter, and Langaro followed. Nice little screening move. And Brazil edge back in front again. That was clever play. Oh, straight through, and the defense wide open. Georgi Tegusa with his third. Frustration is that they are just giving away some easy opportunities, the Brazilians at the moment. Spain pulling level once more. Langaro, quick shot, well saved. Hernandez, picked up by Guri. There was a brief glimmer of an opportunity on the left wing. So Gartianya, who's doing defensive duties for Petar Tegusa, who comes back on again, the number 15. Gartianya and Sergio bringing a little bit of experience to the defensive work, whilst the younger players entrusted with the attack. Petar Tegusa sidesteps into the line. Oh, good save this time. Martins tees up the line beautifully. Chance goes begging for Romero though. 10th save for Martins, who's on a 40% save rate now. Free throw meanwhile for Brazil. The Langaro, he's been taken off now and moved down the bench. So having a break as Monte comes on. Well, on the last attacks, it's been 2 goals and 3 failures for both teams. Passive play call now against Brazil. They've got 4 passes to get the shot away. They managed to get the shot away and pick up the rebound. A little bit of luck for them. Rodriguez throwing himself on the ball. He's got to be attacked carefully. He's a player who got injured in the first half. Appeared to turn his leg trapped in Barry Fett's legs. So 5 minutes in, 15 all. Rodriguez. And there's a bit of elbows going there. Ah, what a shame. The pass wasn't so good. Oh, recovers the situation very well indeed. Romero. 3rd goal for him. Barros, no way forwards. There's the quick play. Petar Tegusa with the pass, but it was a tad low, but Romero recovered the situation well. So Spain have scored a 4-1 turnaround in the last 6 minutes and a bit. As Brazil dry up a bit here. Into the line. What a lovely pass. And that's comfortably put away by Oliveira after his first. Line player who plays in Portugal for Sporting. It's a lovely assist by Rodriguez. Penalty at the other end, meanwhile. It's Petar Tegusa again with one of those darting runs in. And the defender inside the area. Pinheiro. Change the goalkeeper. As in comes Rangel da Rosa. Plays for Saint Raphael in France. Fernandez's 3rd penalty. He's missed one, although recovered it with a rebound. Oh, and misses a 2nd. Well, each goalkeeper can now claim a save, although he didn't really touch it. Went off the bar. Da Rosa still happy with the outcome. Da Rosa is one of those goalkeepers that wouldn't come to mind automatically, but he's had very good seasons playing in Spain for the likes of Logroño and Granollers, and now in France at Saint Raphael. Almost unnoticed, but here really making a big name for himself on the biggest stage in the world. That's gone off to the side. Hernandez with another save. That's his 10th save of the game, but it's a throw-in for Brazil, who keep possession. Monte. Oh, Hernandez didn't even move, no time to react. Didn't get his bearings on that at all. Leant over and straight between the defenders. Goalkeeper wouldn't have seen that come until the very last second. That was 109 kilometers an hour, that last shot. So Casado has now replaced Guri at the back. Through to the line and another goal. That's nicely done. Well, Romero. There's the handoff then into the wing, and Alvarez starved the possession in the first half. The winger puts that one away effortlessly. 17 all. Switches back. Oh, what a shame. Well read. There was a touch on someone's foot, a defender. And Casado puts his hand up and owns up to that one. Accidental, though. Rodriguez. Monte. He's not going to shoot going in that direction. He would have had to shoot away from his body. Sideways, with no power. Tries again. Passive play call. They're using up a lot of passes here without moving. Well, they tried again and it works again. Monte. third goal. They send in a dummy shooter first. And the defense reacted to that, and Monte followed in behind. Just squeezes it in. Oliveira is good with that. 102 kilometers an hour, that last shot. Jorge Tegusa now, the wing comes around. Fernandez, only 23 years of age, the left winger, who's taking the penalties for Spain. Really is a young team here. And caught him a little high. It's Agustin Casado. Plays for Veszprém in Hungary, but moving to France next year to play for Montpellier. Ironically, he'll be club teammates with Brazil's Monte when he makes the move in the summer, unless other things happen, of course. Meanwhile, Martins, happy with that effort coming to nothing. Monte comes back again. We've gone past the 10-minute mark in the second half. It's 18-17. Oh, and again, Monte places it beautifully. His fourth goal. All happy on the bench. 2-goal lead restored for Brazil. Almost on the stroke of 11 minutes played. Low shot, good save, Martins. Quick ball out. Tries to cut inside Matos Santos and spins it around beautifully. What a finish. Nice effort by the 23-year-old. Quick ball out by Rodriguez. He was under close scrutiny, cut inside the two defenders. Runs his hand over the top. So much spin. 3-goal lead now for Brazil with that one. Team timeout, Spain.
O en el 1 contra 1 o en la situación de lanzamiento, ¿vale? La situación de la permuta 3, ¿vale? Venimos aquí, ¿vale? Para hacer el cruce en este lado de aquí, ¿vale? El pivote se va aquí. Acuérdate que puedes devolver el balón o hacer el cruce con Jordi. Y el pivote luego bloquea aquí para hacer tu trayectoria larga en ese lado de aquí. La 3, él viene, hace el bloqueo, hace la trayectoria contigo, el cruce, y luego te van a bloquear aquí en este lado, ¿vale? ¡Nos dejamos aquí! ¡Nos metemos la calle al final! ¡Coño!
Well, there the Spanish players being rested today. Dani Duichebaev, Javier Rodriguez, watching from the stands and seeing their team 3 down. Players intentionally frustrating. Of course, you want to be down there helping, but Spain resumed then, having used 2 of their team timeouts. They've put Guri back on again, so it's the young trio with Romero on the line. It's basically their under-20 lineup from last year. Goes for the shot. He's pulled to the ground, though. He's going to get a free throw for that. But still struggling a little to get their rhythm going. Having managed it initially at the end of the first half, and Romero is now on 4. The Granollers line player. Monte tries to release the ball. It's going to be a free throw. And in addition to all the young players we were talking about in the middle and on the line, Alvarez, the right winger, 21 years of age. And, Fernandez on the left, 23. Oh, blistering shot. Parried away by Hernandez, and that's his 11th save. He's put in a big shift in goal, Hernandez. Playing his 65th international. 6-0. That's a shame. It was a lovely feed out to the wing. But another save for Martins, who just got his leg on it. And he's on 11 saves as well. So 2-goal lead for Brazil. Monte calls the move, and Barros will switch with Monte. There we go. Monte in the left side now, waits to come around. Line was free briefly, but decides to go on his own. Wins the penalty. Pushed in the air into Piers. Takes off, yeah, and defending inside the area. So a chance once more to go 3 up as Hakbad steps up to take the penalty. He scored 3 already. And puts that one away as well. It's his 5th goal of the game. 4 of them penalties. Straight through the legs. So it looks like Sergio's game may be over. He's come off, moved down the bench. Sanchez Migallon getting ready to come on. Oh, didn't frame it. It was almost an afterthought, the shot, and he sailed a good meter over the crossbar. Back they come again. Barros, Monte, Oliveira. He gets a free throw. Monte tends to prefer to drive through. He's only got 7 assists in 5 matches played in the competition. Once he starts running, eyes are fixed on the goal. Now he's got the line, that's more like it. Oliveira, a couple of times has moved away from the block on Monte into space, didn't get the ball, now he does. And it's a 4-goal lead now for Brazil. Although the game may have little meaning on qualification for the quarterfinals, Brazil won't want to go into their quarter-final, which will be against hot favourites and 3 times back-to-back world champions Denmark, off the back of a defeat. Looking for the line, that wasn't on, and instead Peter Thegusa lets rip. Nice flick of the wrist for his 4th goal. Comes around, and Oliveira tried to stop him, wrapped himself around him, but the arm was still free. So the change happens again. Monte is off, Langaro comes on. Langaro, who plays for Dinamo Bucharest, the number 37 at the bottom of the picture, is immediately individually marked. Barros looking for support, doesn't initially get it, and now it's too many steps. Turnover ball. They've got Alvarez free, and he puts that one away neatly. 2nd goal of the game for Alvarez. Top scorer in the Spanish league at the moment, Alvarez, with 96 goals, playing for Ademar Leon. It's the 4th fast break of the game for Spain. They've missed the 1. And they're back to within 2. Change on the line now. Borges returns, replacing Oliveira. And change the other back as well. But Carvalho's first shot comes to nothing, and is punished at the other end by Garciandia for his 2nd goal. Suddenly, Spain are right back behind Brazil, having been 4 down. It's just 1 team timeout, Brazil.
Mas tem que ser sem drible. Faz a porra da bola lá. Daqui, aproxima. Aproxima, joga. Simultâneo, você pega essa bola e esse cara vem pra buscar aqui no centro e o pivô corre. Dobrou 2 contra pra fora. Tira o drible um pouquinho, ok? E aí se você ultrapassar pra chute é outra coisa. Tá bom?
Bora. Guerreiros, Brasil.
Vem. Rapidão, Denis, vem.
Well, Monte, as ever, putting in a big shift. And with that little touch of creativity that he brings to the play. 4 goals so far. And some quite spectacular ones. Several over 100 kilometers an hour. So play resumes. Second team timeout used by Spain, and now Brazil have used their second. So still Langaro being individually marked. Carvalho into the wing by Barros, off the bar, and it's recovered by Spain. And a chance now, if they're quick about it. Sanchez Migallon was free. He could have then relayed it to Alvarez, but here was the opportunity. It was a nice back pass as well. But the shot by Matos Santos comes back off the post. So Alvarez comes around from the wing. Handballs back, hoping to pull the defense a bit. It's all about timing to start the run for Jorge Tegusa. Oh, did well to keep possession. His options were suddenly cut. It was clever play, and that's going to be a free throw only. Although it looked like Langaro was inside the area when he blocked him. And Peter Tegusa feeling that one there. Caught on the rib cage. Oh, it's going to hurt. 19-year-old, feeling like an old man just now. I sympathise. So Langaro moving out, but they are playing it very clever, Brazil. They wait till the players have effectively committed, especially if they start jumping with the ball on their third step. And then they cut the options very quickly. Passive play call now against Spain. Oh, deflection. That was unlucky. Martins thought he had it covered. You can't have an own goal in handball, so that would be Guri's goal. Takes the shot, but it may well have come off Borges. 22 all, and we've got 10 minutes left. Recovered again. Second line goes in for Brazil now. Langaro follows in behind, looks to the Borges. That's inside the area anyway. So it's a Spanish ball. And the Spaniards, who've only led one so far in the match at 16-15. Have a chance now. Jorge Tegusa. Back again from Guri. Petar Tegusa. There's a bit of a gap in the middle. Sailed over the top by Jan Guri. And again, Monte being individually marked. He's returned now, playing alongside Langaro. It's tended to be one or the other. And the attacks, well, Spain have succeeded with their last 4 from 5, while Brazil have failed with 4 of their last 5. Langaro's recovered the loose ball. Free throw. Long shot, and that's a turnover. Maybe over the line for the pivot player. Sanchez Migallon and Garciandia come off. And Alvarez is back on again. Top scorer in the Spanish league, not being used in defense at the moment. 8 minutes to go in the game. Oh, beautiful height, great save, Martins. Carvalho. Langaro at the moment, no option with Monte, who's being very closely marked. And it forces Carvalho to come all the way over as we watch that last shot. It was a great save because it was literally picked off the corner. Through the legs by Monte, his 5th goal. He ambles up and then suddenly sees the gap, races forwards. So it's Brazil who heads back in front again. Sidesteps Petar Tegusa. Free throw. Free throw again. Alvarez goes in as a second line. Try that again. Petar Tegusa. Attacking foul. Runs into the defenders. Quick look up by Martins. No one's free up front. And so they'll bring the ball up. Dummied the shot initially, but crashes into Borges. So Filo is coming on. It's going to be a free throw. Fouled out front by the defense specialist, Sanchez Migallon. Monte again accelerates. Now there's a big gap. Well, Monte created the space. The follow-up by Acacio Filo gives him his first goal. He had acres of space for the shot. And now Brazil with a 2-goal lead. There's the teeing up. He took 2 defenders out, Monte. So back on to play on the left wing comes Barufet. 20-year-old left winger. Plays for Melsungen in Germany. Save collected on the wing. It's going to be a free throw. Filo first to get to it. And with 5 minutes left, Brazil leading by 2. Still Monte being individually marked. Now by Barufet. Too many steps, turnover ball. Garciandia down to Barufet. Garciandia again, he's waiting to go off. There's a quick look. I know he's going to be left on now. Free throw. Some holding on Garciandia. Monte. So Sergio returns to play on the line. Spanish line play plays for Wisła Płock in Poland. Ah, nice. Garciandia cuts across straight to the wing. And Barufet, second goal of the game. Does that a lot when the defense is clustered in the center. Skips and goes wide. Borges drives in, Filo. Releases to Rodriguez. And that's a penalty, defending inside the area, Sanchez Migallon. Yeah, he stepped across inside the area for the space. And the reaction of Ribera says it all. Doesn't feel it was a penalty, clearly. So Hernandez once again faces Hackbart. And didn't even get a chance to react, and Hackbart scores again. Mr. Dependable at 7 meters with his 5th penalty scored. So happy Da Rosa on the bench. 2-goal lead, 3 minutes to go. Spain take out the goalkeeper and are now attacking 7 against 6. It's a deliberate football, and that's a 2-minute suspension. And of course, never guilty. He does lift his foot, he moves it. That's 2 minutes. And so when he comes back on again, there'll only be 45 seconds of the match remaining. Brazil's 3rd 2-minute suspension forces a bit of a rethink. And immediately they take off Pinheiro. Newcomer who's playing his in the second match here, but barely had any play time, and they've won the penalty against the short-handed defence, finding a bit of space. Sergio draws the foul, gets the ball, and the defender is clearly inside. So change the keeper for Brazil. Rangel Da Rosa comes back in again. He's saved 1 penalty so far. He's up against Barufet. Oh, saved! And for the 2nd time, they get a lucky break. Scores off the rebound. Just like Fernandez earlier, the ball comes out and he puts it away. Barufet, who is a regular penalty taker at his club Melsungen in Germany. So Spain back to within 1. And they have a power play. Oh, space. Almost had to think twice about it, but Barros goes through in the end. And the 2-goal lead reopened with less than 2 minutes remaining. Petategusa. Another offensive foul. Monte stays to help him up. Well, celebration for him, Rodriguez. How about that? Passion by the bucket load. Individual marking. 1.5 minutes to recover 2 goals and get at least a draw out of this game. Spain, who have just 1 win, 1 draw and 2 defeats, at least carried forwards into the main round. Their win against Japan wasn't brought forwards as Japan didn't qualify for the main round. Fumbles the ball, luckily recovered by Monte. And a team timeout taken by Brazil. And we have 1 minute and 4 seconds remaining of the match on a passive play for Brazil.
Eu quero lá, Santista. Hã? Ed, perdão, Ed, Gustavo, Brian, a caixa aqui, você já tá saindo aqui, tá bom? Marquinhos continua lá. Vamos fazer a bola 2. A 2, tá bom? A 2 é um fake com fake, vem no segundo. Se os caras entrarem na linha de tiro.
Eu vou primeiro. Não. Eu vou primeiro, o Gustavo vem, pega a bola. Onde ele vai estar? Eu não pego a bola. É o Acaso primeiro.
O Acaso primeiro, o Gustavo segundo, depois você. A bola é no Brian.
Você só dá o
Well, Brazil are just over a minute away from a possible win here, helped by great play in goal by Matheus Martins, who has made 13 saves in this game with a 39% save rate. Usually the second choice goalkeeper behind Rangel Da Rosa. Not today. So play will resume with Brazil on a passive play call. Filo does the dummy run. Monte follows behind, but is well covered all the way by Sanchez Migalion. Free throw's been given. Clock's been stopped with 56 seconds on it. Pass is taken at the bottom of just a rough indication. It's the referees who decide. Putting the block on the defenders. Monte leans across. Well, that was very athletic, but he just couldn't quite bring the shot back into the goal. And so 45 seconds for Spain maybe to get one back. Yes, they do. Garciandia third. Piqueget right back. Well, several club teammates against each other here today. There'll be a few bragging rights if Brazil can hang on to the win here. Spain are desperate, though, to get the ball back and go for the draw into the line. This could seal it. It's saved by Hernandez. They've got 14 seconds to get the ball up court and share the points. And a team timeout very wisely called by Jordi Ribera. They've got 10 seconds to share the spoils with Brazil here in their final match at the World Championship, Spain.
Si presionan, ¿vale? El pivote corre, ¿vale? Y aquí aparecerá un hueco. Ir ahí con cuidado con la situación. Si hacéis la permuta y si no, tú ya sabes, ¿vale? Si se pone allá, si le presionan a ti, ¿vale? Pivote corre y suelta el balón a este que viene aquí, que serás tú, ¿vale? O sea, tú haces este movimiento, él viene aquí, le pasas el balón a él, ¿vale? Y si a él le presionan y no puedes pasar el balón, corremos y vamos adentro a la portería, ¿vale? ¿De acuerdo? ¡Tenemos uno más! ¡Que no nos hagan falta! ¡Vaya! ¡Colocaros ya! ¡Colocaros!
Well, Ribera making his play with the youngsters. He has not used the experienced players here today. Alex Duichebaev, who's perfect on these occasions, thrives on the pressure, is being kept off still, even in this moment. Tries to release to the wing, it's still in play! Oh, and it goes wide! Oh, Poro Barufe with a chance to level it. He's fallen awkwardly. Now the referees are saying clear the call. And help is being called on because Barufe has stayed down. Anxious moments for the team. And indeed his father, the great Spanish goalkeeper, who was a world champion 20 years ago with Spain, who's watching the game with the Spanish team members in the stands. He is alert, though. It's hopefully nothing too serious. The referees have gone for a video review, and interestingly, of course, this being the last 30 seconds, it's more whether did anyone impede his footwork. Doesn't appear so. The injury seems to come off a collision with the goalkeeper afterwards, so that's it. And that is the end of the game, and by the skin of their teeth, Brazil have won. Spain had a chance to level it right at the end, but Barufe's shot sailed across the front of the goal, and so Brazil finished the main round with another win. Brazil with just the one defeat against Portugal. There's the action again. Not sure if he meant to do it. The collision was when he ran into the goalkeeper. The teams turned the bench, but Spain in particular played with the youngsters. Alex Duichebaev there, not used today. He's done it here already. This tournament with an incredible buzzer-beating leveler against Sweden. And it's time now for the presentation of the Player of the Match award. So Brazil wanted to go into the quarter-final with a win. They've done it, and it's been great play by their goalkeeper Martins for sure. 13 saves, 38% save rate. Certainly done his bit.
And the player of the match in this match from Brazil, number 26, Brian Monte da Silva.
Well, it's Monte who gets it. Brian Monte with 5 goals and 2 assists. So happy to collect that, but more importantly, happy to finish on a win. Nothing worse than going into a crunch game. So for Brazil, their next game is going to be a big one in this very arena in the quarter-final in 3 days' time when they face hot favourites Denmark. The other quarter-final here, we'll see group winners Portugal after their earlier win over Chile take on Germany. The other half of the draw, well, that's still being decided to some extent. France have finished first of Group 2 with Hungary in second place. They're waiting to find out their opponents in the quarter-final, likely to be drawn between Croatia, Egypt and Iceland. With Croatia and Egypt maybe looking the more likely ones, but not confirmed. Monte then goes around the Spanish bench as well. But all credit to Spain because they chose today to play with their youngsters. They played a lot of the attack with a couple of 19-year-olds and a 22-year-old at the back. They had a 20-year-old left winger, 20-year-old line player, and even when there was crunch time, they chose to leave it with them, and they did a good job. It just came down to that last shot that was a little wide. But for them, it was just about finishing on a high, and Petrus has come down to join his teammates. The captain rested today, the Barcelona defender. More importantly, they have, by all accounts, emerged from this match unscathed with no major injuries. After that scare in the first half for Rodriguez, he played most of the second half and seems to be fine. So job done. Freitas as well, the playmaker. So 48% success rate on their shooting for Spain was a tad on the low side in the end, the 25 goals. Brazil 57% is below, slightly below par for them. But 3 penalties missed by Spain, although 2 of them recovered on a rebound. And fast breaks, 4 for Brazil, 5 for Spain. They pushed hard on both sides. But in the end, 13 saves for Hernandez and 16 credited here for Brazil. 3 of them, though, for Da Rosa off penalties. The Spaniards had their problems. Top scorers then, and it's Petar Tegusa and Romero with 4 apiece who top scored for Spain, while Hakba scored 6 for Brazil, 5 of them penalties, and man of the match Monte finished with 5. So the progression of the match, it was very much nip and tuck, and then you suddenly had a good run by Spain, 4 goals, got themselves right back in, having had a poor spell from about the 9th minute to the 14th minute. But then in the end, Brazil just did enough to keep themselves in front, as Spain managed just a couple of goals in the last 8 minutes, and it was Brazil who came back at them. So for Spain, 5 fast breaks, 1 penalty, 5 breakthroughs, all a little on the expensive side, the breakthroughs. The wings got a little bit more service in the second half, and a couple of good ones to the line, and some long-range shooting as well that went very nicely for Petar Tegusa and Garciandia. And Guri as well, let's not forget. For Brazil, all fast breaks, all penalties put away efficiently. 5 from 7 breakthroughs. They missed one of their empty goal shots. Still, though, not a lot of width on the attack, but they don't play a lot to the wing. Only 15 goals in the competition so far, but some good long-range shooting from various players, Carvalho, Monte and Langaro. So this is how it looks then after Brazil's win. They are 1 point behind Portugal, but we already knew they would finish in top place, first and second, Portugal and Brazil. They're the ones who go through to the quarter-final. Spain stay in 5th place. Coming up next, it's going to be the Scandinavian derby as co-host Norway take on Sweden for the final match in the main round here in Oslo before we move to the knockout phase. So that's it. It was a match with intensity that went up and down, but in the end, Brazil take the points before they step into the quarter-final. Hope you enjoyed the match, but that's it for us for the moment. Hope you can join us again as well, but for now, from me, Paul Bray, goodbye.
Makes the half-time score 13-14. 4-goal. Single shot. Fourth goal in the game. Teams are equal at 20.
for the quarterfinals, semifinal, and also the final thing in a week. Dear friends, it's moving closer to the match, so let's start by warming up with some dancing. The dancing is brought to you by singles.
Press conference after the main round game between Spain and Brazil, which ended in a 1-goal win for Brazil, 26-25. First of all, congratulations to the team from Brazil, Marcos Ricardo Oliveira. How will you describe this game and the feeling of coming out of this main round group as number 2?
Bem, sabíamos que estávamos classificados já e sabíamos da dificuldade que foi essa segunda fase para nós, e também sabíamos...
That cap is brought to you by the Leather.
This is Channel 4, English commentary, mix.